99.7 DJX, the Ben Davis and Kelly K Show podcast.
Supplying every demand.
On demand.
You can always send us a message. We'll toss it out to the group, see if we can get you some help. Group therapy. Good morning. Hey.
Good morning.
So, will you walk us through what you messaged us?
Yeah. So first of all, thank you for talking to me about it.
Sure.
My best friend has found herself unexpectedly single halfway through her pregnancy.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a long story, but basically her boyfriend ran off with somebody else. He's a jerk.
Oh,
anyway.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, she's heartbroken about it all. And, as her friend, I want to do everything I can to support her.
Right.
But she just asked me recently if I could be there for her during the delivery.
Okay.
Yeah. So my problem is I was a support person in the past when my sister gave birth, and I felt like vomiting and fainting the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Being in the delivering room wasn't your thing.
Yeah. It's just I thought I was going to be sick. I wanted to support her, but honestly, I'm still traumatized by the memory of the birth. I'm sure it's a magical thing for some people, but it's not a magical moment for me, and it did not feel sentimental.
Wow. So your friend asked you to be there for her?
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I can't think of a nice way of telling her that I would rather be knocked unconscious with a brick, but so, feeling bad like I did, I told her yes. Mm-hmm. And I guess my main question is there a way I get back out of this obligation without hurting her feelings, or am I now stuck as a horrified audience member to her baby's birth?
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Easy answer. COVID, right?
Oh, that's smart thinking.
We got a bunch of people texting in right now. Keep that in your hip pocket, because I think that might be just like your ace in the hole. But
you're right.
But yeah, plenty of people are texting in here. So yeah, we'll see if we can get you some help.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Nikki's like, you're stuck. I mean, because I think we kind of glossed over the fact of why she was being asked.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a horrible situation. She's dealing with intense heartbreak.
Yeah.
I mean, her baby daddy just left with somebody else.
Mid-pregnancy.
That's
Yes.
devastating.
And so she goes to her best friend and says, hey, I need you to be my support person because my stupid boyfriend who knocked me up is now off with someone else. And I'm high and dry. And so she's in that position. And so, like, I almost have to agree with Nikki. Like, I mean, yes, you could throw the COVID, and I don't even know, like, as far as whether it's a hospital birth, home birth. I don't know what the situation is.
Well, Brittany says you are allowed one support person, but what I'm saying is she can say she was exposed.
Oh.
And doesn't want to run the risk.
All right. Well, if you've got a comment, feel free to throw that out. Group therapy at Ben and Kelly Show, or 502-571-9970. Got a message from a listener who was in a bit of a dilemma, threw it out to us for group therapy. We talked to her, and she revealed that she had been asked to be a part of her friend's delivery. She's pregnant, and she was asked as a friend to be a part of the delivery, but
I don't know. I can't think of a nice way of telling her that I would rather be knocked unconscious with a brick.
Yeah, and
oh wow, yeah. But the reason she was asked though is that her best friend's baby daddy up and left her mid-pregnancy for somebody else.
Yeah, which is awful.
So that's horrible.
I mean, that's another story all in and of itself. But
Yes.
You as a friend were asked to be there for her, and now you're like, all right, I said yes. So she already said yes, but now she's like, I'm having second thoughts. I want to back out because the last time I was a witness for my sister's birth, I was traumatized. I felt like I was going to barf and pass out the entire time.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I had tossed out their easy answer, say that you were exposed to COVID. You don't want to risk it. But now I regret putting that out there. Because
I was going to say, you've been marinating in that for a second.
There.
Yeah.
Yes, because the biggest thing is her best friend needs her in more ways than one. So she needs to suck it up. And a lot of people are kind of saying that on Facebook. Brittany Harris says, your best friend needs you. Stay up towards her head. Just help her through the process. Don't look at anything else. Best friend asked you because you're closest to her.
Right.
Joy kind of said it the same thing. Suck it up, Buttercup. Don't look down. Just hold your best friend's hand and support her.
Yeah, Lisa texts.
I'm on team suck it up.
Lisa texts in and says, so basically she wants to, quote, support her friend any way she can, but only as long as it suits her. Sounds like the girl needs a new man and a new friend. Hashtag selfish. I was... I was in the delivery room, obviously, for all three of my daughters being born.
Great news, because you did that.
And I will say that the first time around, when I was for the birth of my twins, Isabel and Sophia, I felt like I was going to pass out. And
sure.
And I remember even the doctor was like, hey, someone get that guy some crackers.
Yep.
I
had to drill crackers. Sit down.
I know. I had to sit down. I mean, and it just like washed over me. Like I was nauseous. I was going to pass out, and I was like, I cannot be an issue here while my wife is giving birth to my twins.
Yeah, because you're not doing the work.
I'm not. No, not at all.
That's what she needs to remember is look at everything her best friend is going through right now. Physically, emotionally, mentally. All she has to do is just be there.
Yeah, it's the emotional part that really kind of gets me. Like, okay, so even if cut out the whole hey, my boyfriend left me mid-pregnancy, that's why I'm asking you a storyline to this. Even that, she's still asking you, and at that point you should still be like, yeah, I can eat some crackers, I can drink some orange juice, I can
take some Tums,
whatever. I can stand there up by your head, which a lot of people are saying. It's like, hey, you know what? You don't have to be down there catching the baby. Like that's what the doctors and the nurses are for, right?
Exactly. You can just stay behind. Sometimes they put up curtains and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you don't have to see stuff. But yeah, I'll tell you what, Tiana texted in. She said she needs to tell the truth to her best friend and explain why. Mm-hmm. A friendship shouldn't have lies in it. If I was in the pregnant friend's shoes and I found out my best friend lied, I'd be fuming mad. Also, putting a lie out in the universe, such as having COVID, will come back around and bite the friend in the butt, and she might actually catch it.
Oh.
So karma is another consideration.
Yeah.
For the lie.
Yeah. So if you're listening and you're thinking, oh, you know what, COVID was a good excuse that Kelly tossed out there. One, she's rescinding that.
Yes, I take that back.
She had time to marinate it.
Suck it up.
Right. She had time to
marinate. In
hindsight,
that is not the best answer.
Right. I mean, but yeah, I mean, you were wrapped in the moment of just like, hey, let's get this girl a solution, right?
Right. I was in the fixer mode, right. and now stepping back, looking at all the facts, and now I'm on you know what? Suck it up. You need to be a good friend.
Okay, so I think that's what we're saying. So I know it's not what you wanted to hear. You wanted to hear us give you suggestions on how you can back out of being there for your friend and still be friends, but we're not going to give that to you.
Nope. You need to take some tummy medicine, suck it up, bring some snacks.
Put your big girl panties on and go in there.
Exactly.
And just, you know what? Use this as an opportunity for your own life and be like, you know what? I am going to make sure that I am safe because I don't want to be in this predicament anytime soon.
Exactly. And you know what? This is Christina, I think, texted in. She said, boss up, be a woman, support your friend. It would be an honor to be there. That is the thing. It's she didn't ask just anybody.
Right. You
are super special in her life, and that should make you feel amazing.
All right. If you want to continue the conversation, Facebook is a great place to do that. At Ben and Kelly Show, you can hit like on the page and then comment away. That's group therapy.